And you know, as you sit there, breathing, listening, part of you already knows. The tiniest change in wiring ripples through your entire destiny. Like when a pilot adjusts course by 1 degree. At first it's nothing, but 1,000 miles later, they're in an entirely different country. That's what reframing does. Every time you flip a fear, reframe a thought, you're tilting your entire future. One tiny groove shift today means waking up 5 years from now in an entirely different life. Now picture this: if you don't act, if you keep running the old grooves, then 5 years from now, you'll still be here. Same excuses, same fears, same stories, same thunder mistaken for sky. And deep down you'll feel it. The quiet corrosion of regret. That ache of I know I could have shifted, but I didn't. That ache rots the soul more than any failure ever could. But if you do act, then fear becomes fuel. Every storm becomes signal. Every limiting thought becomes a trampoline into the next level. Imagine waking up one day realizing, holy shit, I don't even have to try to reframe anymore. My brain just does it. That's unconscious competence. That's destiny rewired. Science says neurons that fire together wire together. Karma says thoughts repeated become destiny. Consciousness itself, its recursion and resonance. Put those together, you get this. Every thought you let repeat is a prayer, a spell, a vote for the reality that you're living into. So tell me, what happens when someone repeats, I'm worthless, for 10 years? They don't just feel worthless, they become worthless in the eyes of the world. Not because it was true, but because they wired it. That's the curse of unreflected thought. Now reverse it. Imagine repeating, every fear is my fuel. Every setback is calibration. Every storm is my thunder becoming music. Do that for 10 years and destiny bends around you. People call it luck. Karma calls it inevitable. Science calls it neuroplasticity. And you may be wondering, how do I make this automatic? Well, the beautiful part is, you already know how. When you were a kid, you learned to tie your shoes. At first it took effort. Now your hands just do it, unconsciously, effortlessly. That's how your brain loves to learn. Install once, repeat, wire it in, and boom, it's on autopilot. So starting today, without even trying, you can notice the old patterns flicker, catastrophizing, personalizing, generalizing, minimizing wins. And immediately your unconscious can say, oh, that's just the wrong groove. Time to scratch the record, flip it, reframe it. And the more you notice, the less effort it takes, until it's automatic. Because let's be real, life is too fucking short to keep running on bad software. If your brain was a phone app, you'd have deleted that shit years ago. Why are you tolerating it in your own head? The ramifications are massive. Imagine your relationships when you stop personalizing and catastrophizing. Imagine your business when every fear becomes fuel. Imagine your health when stress storms don't stick. The positive futures branch out like fractals: wealth, love, freedom, laughter, expansion. The negative futures collapse into entropy, bitterness, and regret. Choose right now, because your neurons, they're choosing anyway. So go ahead now. Reframe fear into fuel. Interrupt the groove every time it starts. Install this identity. I'm the sky, not the storm. Imagine futures. Choose the one where you thrive. And as your unconscious absorbs this, you can already feel the shift. Here's the raw truth. The sky doesn't apologize for storms. It uses them. Fear is thunder. You're the fucking sky. Every time you reframe, you rewire. Every time you rewire, you redirect your entire destiny. So let it happen. Scratch the groove, flip the record, reframe the beat. And notice starting today how much easier it becomes. Because you're unconscious. It's already doing it for you.